Have you ever wondered how and where to touch an older woman to create a deep, unforgettable connection? For many, this may seem like a mystery, but touching specific areas with care and understanding can unlock feelings she thought were long gone. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 key spots that, when touched the right way, can make an older woman feel a mix of desire and enchantment. But don't misunderstand, it's not just about physical touch, it's about emotional intimacy, subtle gestures, and the power of showing her that you truly understand her, being the man who knows exactly how to touch her, not just physically, but emotionally, too. Imagine awakening feelings she thought no one could ever bring back. The best part, the first 2 touches can create instant and thrilling sensations, but the 5th and final touch is the real game changer. That's the one that can leave any older woman completely mesmerized by you, thinking about you long after the moment has passed. This is the journey to understanding emotional and physical connection on a deeper level. Number 1, lower back. An area that might seem simple but is actually incredibly powerful. This region has a unique ability to convey warmth, comfort, and security when touched the right way. A gentle touch on the lower back isn't just physical. It's a message saying, "I've got you, and I'm here for you." You're walking together through a crowded place or maybe climbing a staircase and your hand lightly rests on her lower back. This small, thoughtful gesture communicates something deeper than words ever could. It shows that you're in tune with her needs, offering silent yet steady support. It's not about being dominating or overbearing. It's about showing care in a way that feels natural. Whether you're helping her into a car, guiding her through a crowd, or simply walking side by side, your hand on her lower back should be soft and fluid. Think of this touch as a constant reminder that she can trust you. It's not something you impose, it's something you offer. Done right, it creates an unspoken bond, making her feel safe and connected to you without saying a word. But keep it light and respectful. A touch that's too firm or forced can feel invasive and ruin the moment. Instead, let it be a natural extension of the care you feel for her. It's this balance of subtlety and intention that makes the lower back such a powerful spot to touch. It's as if this almost invisible touch creates a unique and special connection, a delicate and attractive way to show support and affection. Number 2, the nape, an even more intimate and sensitive area, the nape of her neck. This is one of the most delicate parts of a woman's body, and a gentle touch here can have a striking effect. Since this area is often exposed, it's perfect for a light, affectionate gesture that speaks volumes. The nape is a vulnerable and elegant part of her body, so it must be approached with care and respect. By lightly caressing the nape, you can create a sense of closeness and intimacy. This touch isn't just physical, it carries an emotional message. It tells her how much you value the trust she places in you by letting you into her personal space. It's not about pressing or massaging, but rather offering a delicate, almost fleeting touch. A gentle brush of your fingertips can be enough to evoke shivers and awaken deep sensations within her. Imagine you're sharing an affectionate moment, like during a hug or while holding her face and being with her on bed. A light touch on the nape can make the connection feel even more special. Even when you're passing by her, a soft, subtle touch can be incredibly powerful. The neck itself is highly sensitive and elegant, which is why it's important to keep your touch respectful and restrained unless she clearly invites you to explore further. A touch on her neck is not just physical. It's a suggestion of intimacy, a way to show admiration without crossing boundaries. You both are close, talking, or simply sharing a quiet moment together. Take a second to appreciate the grace and elegance of her neck. Let your touch do the talking. A subtle, well-timed gesture can transform the simplest of contacts into something truly memorable. When done with care and delicacy, this touch has the power to evoke delightful and even unexpected reactions. It creates a sense of connection that grows stronger with each passing moment. These secret messages awaken an uncontrollable desire in any woman. I'm talking about magnetic messages that subtly infiltrate her mind and tap into her emotional side, making her think about you constantly, even if she already has a boyfriend or only sees you as a friend. If you send this message to a woman, she may quickly feel an intense need to see you, no matter what. If you're not prepared for her to fall deeply for you, then don't use this message. You can click the first link below to access these secret messages right now. They'll make her obsessed with you, eagerly looking forward to the next date and dreaming about you day and night. Number 3, the arm. The arm is a surprisingly powerful place when it comes to building moments of intimacy and attraction. Think you're having a meaningful, heartfelt conversation with a woman, exchanging emotions and thoughts. In that moment of connection, a gentle caress or a soft touch on her arm can create a physical bond that mirrors the emotional depth you're both experiencing. This touch communicates that you are truly present in the moment, showing her that you care and are fully engaged in the conversation. But here's the trick: it must feel natural and spontaneous. It's not about grabbing or holding her arm too firmly. Instead, let your hand move smoothly toward her arm, perhaps while leaning in to listen more closely or emphasizing a key point. This subtle and thoughtful gesture speaks volumes without saying a word. It reinforces the emotional closeness between you two, creating a shared moment that feels effortless and genuine. What makes this gesture so special is its versatility. Whether you're sitting across a table or standing side by side, her arm is always within easy reach, offering the perfect opportunity for a light, meaningful touch. When done gently, it conveys interest, support, and a connection that goes beyond surface-level interactions. Pay attention to how she responds. As you touch her arm softly, you might notice her naturally leaning closer to you, mirroring your energy and deepening the bond you're building. This simple but effective gesture can transform the dynamic between you, taking it to a more personal and intimate level. Number 4, the knee. This region has a unique potential to build intimacy and connection, especially when approached with thoughtfulness and care. You're spending time together, maybe watching a movie or enjoying a quiet moment over a glass of wine. As you talk, your hand lightly rests on her knee. It might seem like a simple gesture, but it carries a deeper meaning. This touch is not just physical. It conveys closeness, comfort, and genuine care, helping to strengthen the emotional bond between you. Keep the touch soft and natural, focusing on creating an emotional connection rather than aiming for physical excitement. It's not about pressing or holding tightly. Instead, it's about offering a calming presence that makes her feel valued and respected. Whether you're at the movies, relaxing at home, or simply walking side by side, the knee is an accessible area that's perfect for a delicate and meaningful touch. Try it out, and you'll notice how she might lean in closer, feeling more at ease and connected with you, and who knows, she will sleep with you. Number 5, the waist, an area that holds the potential to create an unparalleled sense of connection, affection, and even subtle seduction. This is one of the most delicate and sensitive spots on the body, and a touch here, when done with care and intention, can spark a range of emotions, from a feeling of safety to a sense of longing and desire. You're spending a romantic evening together, maybe dancing slowly to a favorite song. As you place your hand gently on her waist, it's not just a physical gesture. It's a moment that speaks volumes about how much you value her presence. This touch, when done softly yet firmly, carries an unspoken promise of care and protection. It tells her that she's safe with you, that you're attuned to her, and that you respect her boundaries while still sharing a close and intimate connection. But the waist isn't just about physical closeness, it's about emotional depth too. This area is naturally more sensitive, and a well-timed touch here can convey an unmatched level of affection and trust. For instance, as you walk together, placing your hand lightly on her waist creates a sense of partnership, as if silently telling her, "I'm here for you." Or imagine sitting together on the couch, and as you shift closer, your hand naturally finds its way to her waist. Even in such casual moments, this touch can make her feel cherished, secure, and deeply connected to you. The beauty of this gesture lies in its versatility. It's not limited to romantic settings. You could be guiding her through a crowd, taking a photo together, or even standing close while having a quiet conversation. A simple, thoughtful touch on the waist can convey so much without a single word. The key is to make it feel natural and unforced, never like you're trying to dominate or invade her space. Instead, your touch should feel like a gentle reminder of your presence, your care, and your commitment to her well-being. Example: when you're dancing, your hand on her waist moves in harmony with her, signaling that you're in sync not just physically but emotionally too. Or perhaps you're walking together in a busy place and your hand rests lightly on her side as a way to guide her. It's small gestures like these that leave lasting impressions. The waist is also a unique area because it strikes the perfect balance between being intimate and respectful. It's close enough to show affection, but distant enough to keep things comfortable and appropriate, especially if you're still getting to know her. That's why this spot is so powerful. It's a way to communicate a mix of protection, admiration, and even desire without crossing any boundaries. So explore this gesture thoughtfully. Pay attention to her response. A light, caring touch on her waist, whether during a dance, a walk, or a quiet moment together, has the power to create a bond that feels genuine and unforgettable. When she feels this kind of connection with you, it opens the door to a deeper and more meaningful relationship. Number 6. The hands. When held with care, hands can create an extraordinarily intimate and meaningful connection. Picture this. You're sitting across from her in a cozy cafe, lost in deep conversation. At the right moment, you extend your hand and gently hold hers, enveloping it with a soft yet reassuring touch. This small gesture speaks volumes, silently telling her that she has your full attention and care. Make your touch feel natural and unforced. Your hands should meet like they're meant to, without any awkwardness or pressure. A light hold, combined with a soft stroke or subtle squeeze, creates a sense of security and comfort. Whether you're walking side by side, sitting on a park bench, or sharing an intimate moment, holding her hand is a timeless way to build emotional closeness. This gesture not only expresses affection, but also demonstrates your genuine interest in her. Pay attention to how she reacts. Does she relax, lean in, or tighten her grip? These are signs of her feeling recognized, cherished, and safe in your presence. The secret is in the spontaneity. Let the moment guide you. Keep the contact subtle and warm, allowing the simple act of holding her hand to strengthen your bond naturally. Hands are universal symbols of trust, love, and connection. They're a gateway to deeper intimacy. So, next time, when the moment feels right, don't hesitate to let your hands do the talking. The impact can be far greater than words. Number 7. The wrist, a part of the body that is not only delicate but also incredibly romantic. Often overlooked, the wrist holds an undeniable charm that can create a moment of closeness and connection when touched with care and intention. The inner wrist in particular is one of the most sensitive areas of the body. A soft, well-timed touch here can spark feelings of intimacy and trust. Imagine you're sitting close, perhaps during a quiet conversation, or even while enjoying a shared activity. As she gestures with her hands, you gently take her hand, allowing your fingertips to lightly trace along the inside of her wrist. This isn't just a physical touch, it's a deeply personal gesture that shows attentiveness and admiration. If the moment feels right, you could even lift her wrist closer and plant a soft, fleeting kiss on this delicate area. This small yet meaningful act can create an unforgettable connection, as though you're sharing a private, romantic secret. The magic of the wrist lies in its subtlety. Unlike more obvious gestures, a light touch on the wrist is understated and elegant. It suggests intimacy without crossing boundaries, leaving her intrigued and drawn to you. This gesture is not about pressure or control. It's about expressing care and affection in the simplest way possible. A gentle caress or the warmth of your touch can make her feel seen, valued, and deeply appreciated. You might be wondering when and how to try this. The wrist is a versatile area to explore, whether you're walking side by side, sitting across from each other, or even during a playful moment when she extends her hand toward you. It could also be part of a tender goodbye or an affectionate greeting. Each time, this touch can evoke a sense of connection, building trust, and strengthening the bond between you. A light touch on the wrist carries a mix of emotional and physical intimacy, making it uniquely powerful. It says, "I'm here, I care about you, and I notice the little things." This attention to detail is what sets this gesture apart, transforming a simple moment into something memorable and meaningful. So the next time you're in a moment where words don't feel necessary, let your fingertips speak through a soft touch on her wrist. Watch how she responds, perhaps with a smile, a lean-in, or even a shared moment of silence that deepens your connection. This simple yet profound gesture can leave a lasting impression, making her feel truly special and desired. If this idea intrigues you, don't forget to explore more about the signs a woman gives when she's truly interested in you. Click the link to watch If a Woman Does These, It Means She Wants You. Learn how to read her unspoken signals and build an emotional connection like never before. Don't let those signals go unnoticed. Watch now and take your connection to the next level.